And if I told you that the same white powder you use to clean your kitchen or refresh your fridge could help restore blood flow to your penis? I'm serious. Because for thousands of men over 60, including many of my own patients, something as simple as baking soda has made a dramatic difference in circulation, erections, and even confidence in intimacy. My name is Dr. Mariana Oliveira, and I've dedicated more than 10 years to treating older men with issues that most feel too ashamed to talk about: poor blood flow, weak erections, low energy, and emotional fatigue. I'm a urology professor and men's health specialist, and I firmly believe that the best medicine doesn't always come in a pill bottle. Sometimes it's already in your kitchen. Here's the part most men never hear. Baking soda isn't just for cleaning or baking. When used correctly, it can support nitric oxide, improve blood oxygenation, balance the body's pH, and even help testosterone work better. All essential for strong, lasting erections after 60. The 10 ways that will guide the video. In this video, I'll show you 10 surprising, science-backed ways baking soda can help older men reclaim vitality and perform with strength and confidence. If you're a man over 60 worried about natural ways to stay strong, energetic, and confident, subscribe to Dr. Mariana Oliveira's channel right now and turn on notifications. First benefit. Benefit 1. Balanced pH and improved circulation. It balances blood pH and enhances circulation. When I met Hernando, he was 69, newly retired, and visibly frustrated. "Doctor," he confessed, "I don't feel like a man anymore. I try to get excited, but nothing responds like it used to." His labs were relatively normal, but digging deeper, I noticed something subtle. His internal pH was too acidic. Most men have never heard of this, but as we age, the body can become more acidic, and this subtle shift has powerful effects. It creates tension in the blood vessels, making them narrower, stiffer, and less able to deliver the quick, expansive blood flow needed for a healthy, spontaneous erection. It's like trying to water your garden with a clogged hose. Baking soda, as a natural alkalizer, helps the body gently rebalance its internal pH. When taken correctly, usually mixed with water on an empty stomach, it can support better blood fluidity and help arteries relax. I prescribed Hernando a gentle morning routine: a small amount of baking soda with water and lemon. 3 weeks later, he returned to my office with a smile. "Something's changed. It's subtle, but I feel like my body's awake again." Second benefit. Improves oxygen delivery to erectile tissue. One of the most overlooked aspects of strong erections is oxygen. Not just general body oxygen, but oxygen delivered directly to the blood vessels and tissues inside the penis. I remember Ricardo, 72, a retired firefighter, always proud of his strength and reliability. "Doctor," he told me, "I feel like I'm running out of fuel down there. Everything's slower, heavier, dimmer." With age, especially when acidity or inflammation is present, red blood cells don't transport oxygen as efficiently as before. Baking soda not only reduces acidity, but also helps optimize how hemoglobin releases oxygen to tissues. When the blood is more alkaline, hemoglobin carries and unloads oxygen more effectively. That means more oxygen reaches the penile tissue when arousal begins. If you're following along this far, write your city or country in the comments. I'd love to shout you out personally in the next videos. Dr. Mariana Oliveira's community grows every day because of you. Third benefit. Reduces inflammation in blood vessels. One of the most misunderstood enemies of male performance after 60 isn't low testosterone. It's slow, silent, constant inflammation. I call it the silent thief because over time it erodes blood vessels, energy, sensitivity, and erections. Samuel, 71, told me, "It's like my body's always working against me." His inflammatory markers, like CRP, were elevated. Low-grade chronic inflammation hardens the lining of blood vessels, the endothelium, where nitric oxide should be produced. When inflammation takes over, that system shuts down. In several studies, baking soda has been shown to stimulate anti-inflammatory pathways, especially in blood vessels and kidneys. Benefit 3. Anti-inflammatory action in vessels. Samuel started a simple protocol: half a teaspoon of baking soda in water every morning, followed by a 15-minute walk. In just 1 month, he reported not only more frequent morning erections, but also more energy and mental clarity throughout the day. Fourth benefit: supports natural nitric oxide production. If you've ever wondered why things don't work like they used to, the answer might lie in a molecule your body once produced easily but now struggles to generate: nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the spark that starts it all. It tells blood vessels to open, signals smooth muscles to relax, and most importantly, directs blood to the penis at the right moment. Tomas, 66, told me, "Doctor, I want to be intimate. I still have the desire, but it feels like there's no signal from my body, like the switch won't turn on." Baking soda doesn't contain nitric oxide, but it helps create the ideal internal environment for your body to produce it naturally. When the body is too acidic, nitric oxide breaks down faster. By alkalizing the blood, baking soda protects the endothelial lining and keeps that system active. Fifth benefit: gently detoxifies the liver and kidneys. One of the most overlooked reasons men start losing their physical, sexual, and emotional edge after 60 is toxic load. Over time, the body accumulates chemicals, waste byproducts, and even outdated hormones that serve no purpose. 2 key organs handle the cleanup: the liver and kidneys. Carlos, 70, a retired accountant, told me he felt toxic inside, like something's off. His labs showed slightly elevated uric acid, mild kidney stress, and signs of a sluggish liver. Baking soda helps reduce acid load on the kidneys and supports a healthier urine pH, easing filtration. For the liver, it promotes better bile flow and enhances detoxification. Benefit 5. More efficient liver and kidneys. I'd love to know, what's the biggest concern in your intimate health? If it's mainly lack of energy and vitality, write 1 in the comments. If it's difficulty maintaining firm erections, write 2. This helps me create more targeted content for our community's real needs. Sixth benefit: reduces sugar cravings and supports weight loss. If you're over 60, you've probably noticed that belly fat clings more than it used to. Jamie, 66, a former soccer coach, walked into my office, patted his stomach, and said, "This gut is ruining my life. I can't shake it, and I'm sure it's killing my drive." Belly fat isn't just aesthetic or storage, it's hormonal. That stubborn fat produces aromatase, an enzyme that converts testosterone to estrogen. By helping balance the body's pH, baking soda can support more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day, reducing those intense sugar cravings that sabotage progress. Benefit 6. Less sugar, less belly. Seventh benefit: improves testosterone receptor sensitivity. Something I hear constantly from men is, "Doctor, my testosterone levels are fine, but I still feel tired, unmotivated, and nothing happens in the bedroom." Testosterone is only part of the story. The real key is whether your body can use the available testosterone. Martine, 64, a retired police officer, told me, "They said I have enough testosterone, doctor, so why do I still feel dim?" Years of internal inflammation and acidity can desensitize hormonal receptors, making them sluggish or even resistant. It's like shouting through a wall. The message is there, but it doesn't get through. By reducing acidity and inflammation, baking soda improves the internal environment where hormones work. Eighth benefit: boosts mitochondrial energy in smooth muscle cells. Most men have never heard of the smooth muscle cells in the penis, but these true heroes are vital for strong, lasting erections. They not only allow blood to enter the penis, but also help trap it, sustaining the erection for the time needed for full intimacy. Gerardo, 68, a retired mechanic, told me, "It's not just that I don't get as hard as before. It's like the system shuts off halfway." Mitochondria, the cell's powerhouses, become less efficient with age, especially in chronic acidity or oxidative stress. Baking soda, by reducing lactic acid and promoting a more alkaline environment, helps mitochondria function better. Ninth benefit, calms the nervous system. There's a part of male performance that gets little attention. It's not blood flow or testosterone. It's the nervous system. If the brain and nerves aren't aligned with the moment, even the healthiest body can fail. Tomas, 70, a retired military man, told me, "I love my wife, but whenever we get close, I panic. My body freezes." As we age, the balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems can shift. Stress, trauma, inflammation, and poor sleep can keep the body locked in tension mode. By reducing systemic acidity and inflammation, baking soda helps the parasympathetic rest and relax system take control. 10th benefit, pairs powerfully with lemon or apple cider vinegar. After everything we've covered, I want to share one last piece, a simple combination that can have a surprising impact on men over 60. Lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, when mixed with baking soda, creates a natural reaction that stimulates bile flow, reduces acidity, and supports both the liver and vascular tone. Bernardo, 74, a widower of 5 years, was starting to explore intimacy again. He told me he felt rusty. I suggested a simple morning ritual: a glass of warm water, a squeeze of lemon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, sipped slowly on an empty stomach. A month later, he returned beaming. "I didn't expect much, but I wake up more alive. My mind is clearer, and I'm responding again." Benefit 10. Combine with lemon or apple cider vinegar. If you've made it this far, I want to speak to you directly. Not just as a doctor, but as someone who spent years listening to men in their most vulnerable moments. Hope isn't broken. Your body just needs support, time, and a few small tweaks to return to balance. Baking soda won't fix everything overnight, but it can be a starting point, a nudge in the right direction. Even after 60, you're capable of strength, passion, and connection. You deserve it, and it's never too late to start. If this video brought you a new perspective or hope, give it a thumbs up. Not just for me, but so more men like you can find this information. Write 1 if this content resonated with you, or 0 if it didn't connect. I read every comment because this channel isn't just about sharing knowledge. It's about creating a space where men over 60 can be honest, supported, and empowered. Subscribe to Dr. Mariana Oliveira's channel. Turn on notifications and share this video. Your health matters, and it's an honor to be your voice on this journey. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.